Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this winter inspired makeup look for you guys today. I know in some parts of the world it's actually summertime right now, but here in Australia we're in the middle of winter. So I thought that I would do this winter inspired look that was based on an eyeshadow from this sleek palette that I recently picked up. You'll see in the video how amazing the quality of these eyeshadows are. I hope that you all enjoy it. If you do, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? You should hit that subscribe button too. All the product details will be listed down in the description bar like always, and also you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, so check those out as well. We'll just jump right into the video. I'm going to first start by priming my face, and I thought that I would use this NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. This is a green primer for like redness and stuff. So I'm going to apply this to my face because I have quite a bit of redness today. For foundation, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, like what's new. And I'm going just to be applying it with my dry Real Technique sponge. Where have you been my whole life? Bruh. This sponge applies my makeup so perfectly. With the Real Technique sponge, I've noticed that like my foundation goes on like so much more full coverage. Well, I use it dry so I can get like a really full coverage, but if you use it like damp, it doesn't absorb as much product as when you use it dry, and also you get a very dewy finish, which it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now that I have my foundation on, you can see already like how beautiful this sponge makes my makeup go on. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows just real quick, and I'm going to be using the ChiChi brow pomade in Auburn. Now that I have drawn on the worst brows that I have ever done, I'm just going to clean these up. I'm going to move on to concealer. I'm going to just be using my NYX Full Coverage Yellow Concealer. I literally cannot find a concealer that is as white as me in my drugstore. Now I'm just going to apply a little bit of this where I have like some blemishes peeking through. I'm going to go back in with my dry Real Technique sponge and blend that all out. I kind of want to highlight as well. I'm just going to be using my Colourpop sculpting stick in Gummy Bear. I haven't used this in a long time. I'm just going to use this up on my forehead because obviously a lot of people do this with concealer, which finding concealer lighter than me, good luck. I know they do ones that are lighter than me, but just like they're not easily accessible. Either I have to buy them online or I have to pay like $40. Now I'm going to blend that all out, and I'm going to leave my eyes for last. Now I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in Translucent. I'm going to use this smaller brush to get underneath my eyes. Ugh, I'm already creasing. I'm going ice skating soon, so we don't want any creases on the eyes. also just gonna set my nose real quick as well. And then I just like to go in with like a bigger brush to set the rest of my face. I'm just going to bronze and contour my face using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I was going to do my eyes first, and then I realized what a pale, sickly ghost I look like. So I'm just going to contour so I look a little bit better. I don't scare people. Now that I've done that, I like to go back in with a smaller contour brush. This is the SL Miss Glam Small Contour W07 brush. This one just gives me like a really good definition, like here on my nose. And then I also will use it like to darken up the cheekbone area. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going to contour my nose. I'm just going to go in with that small fluffy powder brush, and I'm not picking any extra powder up on it, but I just like to go in to where I bronzed and make sure that's all blended out. It also will help like soften up the bronzer because I tend to be a little bit heavy-handed. I'm going to prime my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. So many other eye primers, to be honest, but like I never use them anymore because I just love this one so much. And because I have veiny eyelids, this gives me like really good coverage. Now for my favorite part, because if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you will see that I recently picked up this sleek eyeshadow palette. This is the eyeshadow palette called Oh So Special. If you saw my swatches, girl, these colors are so pigmented. I honestly wasn't expecting that because it is on the cheaper side. These ones, the more shimmery ones, work best either with your finger or when you like spray your brush. But I already primed my eyes, so first I'm going to go in and I'm going to set my whole entire lid to my brow bone with Bow, this color here. And I really love this shade because it's super neutral. It's a matte shade as well, which I love when eyeshadow palettes come with a color to set. Now we're going to go in with a transition shade, and I'm going to be using this shade here called The Male. And this is just going to go in my crease. I'm going in with this shade here called Boxed, and it looks very similar to the one next to it, but when you swatch it or when you use it, the one next to it called Wrapped Up is more of a reddy brown, and this is more of a true brown. This one is going to go directly into my crease. And I'm using back and forth motions to apply this, and then I'll kind of use like circular motions to help it blend out. I don't want this color up too high. I want it to transition very well into that lighter brown shade that we put in our crease, because I'm going to be putting black into my crease to help build this up. What you put underneath is very important, and how you blend it out as well. And I'm going to go back in with the same brush that I used for Male, that light brown color, and I'm going to blend these out. Then I'm going to go in with this black shade called Noir, and this black is uber pigmented. Like, oh, I have never used a black so far that was this pigmented. And this is going to go directly into my crease. I'm not going to blend it up or anything like that. I'm going to go back in with the brown and blend it out, because I don't want that black way up into my crease. I'm keeping this very low. As you can tell, I have my brush partially here into my crease and then partially on my lid. one thing I love about this black shadow is when you blend it out, it doesn't turn gray. I'm gonna go back in here to Boxed, going over the edge of the black, and it's gonna help blend it out, but also diffuse it a little bit more. I'm using back and forth motions, and then circular motions. I'm going back in with the male. That's going to just blend out the brown shade, making sure we didn't lose this color. Now I'm using just a clean fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to just blend out the edges of that light brown shade. My actual lid color, I'm going in with this beautiful, it's like a gunmetal color, like right here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've swatched it and I was like, shook. So, like I said, it's one of the shimmer colors. So, I'm going to spray my brush. Now I'm just using my Mario Badescu facial spray. I'm going to pick up some of that shade Glitz. I'm going to tap off the excess because I don't want fallout. Oh yes, oh honey, yes. Chills, chills, chills. Shut the front door. I have not used this shade yet. I've just swatched it. Should I do a wing? Should I do a wing? Should I do a wing? I kind of want to do a wing. Okay, we're doing a wing. At least I'm going to try because I bought this new Maybelline 24-hour Color Precise eyeliner pen, and it hasn't been coming through. I get all the product up here at the tip, but not at the, at the base, but not at the tip. Let's see if Maybelline comes through. It's not very black either. So that liner isn't black, but it's kind of like a gray color, and I think it actually suits this look, so I might keep it that way. I'm just going to apply some mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. And then for lashes, I'm going to be applying my MBA Lashes in the style Marc. Now that I have my lashes on, I'm going to do my bottom lash line, and because I have it really dark up top, I don't want terribly smoky looking eyes, so I'm going to be using the male right here, and I'm going to be putting this on my bottom lash line, going back in with Boxed, and blending a little bit here, keeping the most amount of this towards the outer corner of my eye and blending it in towards the middle. I really want to use glitter here in my inner corner, so I'm actually using this Too Faced glitter in Glitteraly, but you can basically use any silver glitter you want. You take some of my lash glue here in like inner corner. And then I'm just taking this pointy liner brush and I'm dipping in the glitter and just applying it on top of the glue. And this will make it stay all day without like coming off and all over your face. I'm going to apply mascara. And last but certainly not least, highlighter. And I'm using the OFRA Cosmetics Everglow because I can't not use it. It's so gorgeous. And I'm using just this white shade here, and I sprayed my brush. I'm just going to apply this. Oh, honey, yes. Honey, yes. Every time I use this, I am never not shook. I'm gonna place some here on my Cupid's bow, my chin. I'm gonna just set my face real quick. This is just like a nude lip liner. I was going to do a dark lip, but I kind of just want to do a nude lip color. So I'm going to be using my NYX Lingerie lip color in 03. What is this called? 03 Lace Detail.